There's not in that sequence. Like, if you're looking for 765, there's none really there that I can see. Like, they're all kind of like adjacent to each other, but not in any particular, like, they're not in the same column or row.
So we're missing some other piece.
History was never my strongest subject.
Anything in the boxes over there?
Right, postcard. What was this again? Oh, yeah.
Wait, whoa, go back there. Postcard must also serve some other purpose. It is pierced by 4 handmade holes, each circled by a number of arrows. The arrows seem to signify some sort of order. What if we put the postcard? Can we? Is there any way of us putting the postcards down as an item? 4 handmade holes. So if you put the postcard over...
Oh, put the postcard over the fucking code.
Yes. Can we do that? Yeah, that's it.
The postcard fits exactly
That's
over
it.
the plaque. I can see some of the numbers.
Right.
So we have a 1, 7, 5, and
It appears to
3.
be some sort of code.
Now hang on, let's look at that again. We have to try and figure out which way it is.
Left 1. Left 7. Oh, it's in rows. So going from top to bottom and left to right, and then left to right. Left 1, right 5, left 7, then right to 3.
Okay, try that. So you're going left 1, right 5, left 7, right 3.
Was it left 2, 5, or?
Go with what you were thinking of there. So you're going left 1, and then right 5. Then what was it? Left 7.
5, 6, 7.
Right 3. Okay, that wasn't it then. Now I find it interesting that there was like it was kind of like a starting. There was one of them was a starting point, which was the 3.
Oh yeah, we should look at that again. Right. Oh, and the arrows. Some of them had to go the whole way around.
Yeah.
Some of them wasn't. Well, you can double check that. So as soon as I can exit this somehow.
Take a spacebar.
I must have got something wrong.
We have reset the thing to 0, by the way. See, it's stuck at 8.
In the clippings, the year 1846
So, set it to 0,
has been circled
and then
several times.
Remember, I tripped this up a bit last time.
That's not right.
So you see here, so this one here on the right, where the 3 is, there's like a block there, and it's telling us to go clockwise.
Right, and the 7 seems to also lead to a block, so that's the end.
That's the end, yeah. So, in that case then...
We go right 3.
Right 3.
Left 1. Right 5. And then left 7.
Yes. Yeah, I think so. So, if we're starting from 0, so we're going clockwise 3, counterclockwise 1, clockwise 5, counterclockwise 7.
Okay.
So, let's try that. So, clockwise 3. That's counterclockwise, isn't it?
This is clockwise.
Oh, sorry. I'm distracting you. Go, carry on.
Alright, let's do this again.
Yeah, sorry
I
about that.
must have made a mistake.
Okay,
So
so
I made a mistake there. Never mind. Carry on. 3. Go on. 1. Now, next should be 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I must have got something wrong.
That was the wrong answer.
Tell you what, let's go to the actual numbers this time.
Yeah, 1753.
So,
As in, just actually punch in the numbers.
That's not right.
yeah. So,
1, 7,
Then got it.
5, 3. 3. Or alternatively,
No, we got. It's the numbers of the moves.
I must have made a mistake.
So we still going by the order then, are we? That's what I mean. No, we did do the numbers there.
No, we didn't. We
must
did
have got
movements,
something
not
wrong.
numbers.
I was going by numbers.
So go to 3.
Start
and-
from 3.
Go to 3. Go to 1. Counterclockwise.
Mm-hmm.
Clockwise go to 5.
Yeah.
Counterclockwise go to 7.
Okay. Right, I'll try that one.
So go to 3.
Mm-hmm. Counterclockwise to 1. Clockwise to 5. Then counterclockwise to 7.
That's not right.
Yeah, it's not clicking in, is it? Now, unless it's something where you have to start a tree. Because we had that problem last time.
I must
Did
have
we?
made a mistake.
Yeah. That was our... We were fucking up last time, so... But then again, there was going like number of movements, so... Unless
That's
it's
not
different
right.
here.
Alright, so start with 3 then.
So start from 3 to 1.
Fuck.
I must have made a mistake.
So go to 1.
Oh, wait. No.
Go to 5.
Mm-hmm.
Go to 7.
I must have got something wrong.
No.
I must have made a mistake.
Even if we have the right goddamn code, we can't solve this.
I'd say there's something to it, Paul. Let's see. So you've got directions. We've got two sets of numbers and 2 sets of paths. So there's 2 clockwise and 2 counterclockwise.
Yeah.
And for the most part, it looks like we're starting off with 3 and we're ending with 7.
Yeah.
What if it's number of rotations? As in the arrows. So... No, that shouldn't make sense, should it?
Then you just do the spell card, you wouldn't need the numbers.
No, that's right. I'm trying to work...
Also, you kind of have the order of combination and the number of arrows.
Yeah, I thought that, so...
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
That's how the sequence works. If 3 isn't the start and 7 is the end.
But if you look at that again, does he basically tell you how to do it? No, we've probably done that already anyway. But number 3 is definitely our starting point. We can say that for sure. And 7 is where we stop. So we're just doing something the wrong way.
Okay, let's go to 3 and then do this by movements.
Yes, that's a good show.
That's not right.
So,
Start at 3,
yes.
and then we're going to go clockwise to...
1.
No, why don't we go clockwise to 5?
No, hang on. No, it's 1 movement, then 5, then 7.
Yeah, so one movement counterclockwise, then 5 clockwise,
2, 3, 4, 5.
7 counterclockwise.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I must have got something wrong.
Do you know what? I don't think it's that. If you look at this, if you look at that again, sorry. Thanks you. If you look at that again, you see it's kind of doing it in quadrants, right?
Yeah.
Now I know the numbers are kind of there, but if you notice that, like the last part of this is a full rotation. So if you ignore the numbers and just go by the directions, so it's telling you that 3 is the starting point because it has that block there, and it's doing like if you split the kind of the lock into quadrants like that, and you have one quarter turn, and then 2 like a half turn counterclockwise, then a 3/4 turn clockwise, and then a full turn counterclockwise. That actually makes sense.
That involves breaking 10 into 4 whole number parts.
But if 3 is our starting point, or is it just simply 1 turn, 2 turns, 3 turns, 4 turns, starting from 3?
Then what are the numbers for?
3 is to tell us that 3 is where we start. Or, like I said, it could just be we tried 1753 and it wasn't that.
Yeah.
Or, like I said, 3 is the first number of the combination. That's why the bar is there. So 3 is the first number. So hypothetically, then, should the number not be 3157?
Start on 3. Make 3 fucking turns. Go to 1. Counterclockwise. Go to 5. No, hang on. No, I keep myself now.
I think you already tried that anyway. I'm fairly certain the starting point is 3. Now, unless you kind of we got the sequence mixed up, where, like, if you know what I mean, like the next number we're going to, we hit go clockwise 2 rather than going the opposite way.
Alright, what is this exactly?
I'm suggesting we start off with 3 anyway. I'm trying to see if this makes sense in my head first. Now with 3, it should be saying that whichever number we're going to should be clockwise. We're going in a clockwise direction. So I want to say 1, like clockwise to 1.
Go to 1, clockwise.
Then go counterclockwise to 5. And then go clockwise to 7. But that doesn't work. No, I thought not. Now the other thing I was going to consider was starting at 3.
I must have made a mistake.
So we start off at 3 first off, right, and skip out of it like that.
That's not right.
So if you like kind of superimpose arrows over each one, so it's like if you basically split it into quadrants. So at the moment we have 3, and no, this doesn't quite work out, but 0 would be kind of at the 9 o'clock position, 8 at 6, and what would be 5 over there. So if we do like 1 arrow here clockwise, that should bring us to 5. And then it's going to be 2 more arrows then, so it's going to be from 3 to 1. And then it's going to be 3 quarters rotation, so that's going to be to 8 or 7, is it? 7, and then a full rotation counterclockwise to 7.
That's a leap.
It was a leap, but that was involving this.
Got something wrong.
But that was involving the numbers, though. I noticed.
That's not right.
There's just some issue with
We had this problem before with the first save, and it was
How
just
the hell did we solve it?
it was a matter of it was just semantics. We weren't starting at the right position, but this is why I can't get the. This is why the number is the bar is telling us that the starting point of this is 3. So the first number of the combination is 3.
So at 3.
So is that what we're getting wrong? Is because we're starting at 3 and not actually like starting at 0, then 3, then going to the whole rigmarole.
So we start at 3.
We were starting at 3. That's what I mean. We didn't count 3 as part of the combination.
Oh, sorry. I thought we did. Anyway, okay, fine. Yeah, I will start at 0 and go to 3.
Mm-hmm. And then do that again, because I noticed we were hitting on the right numbers there. So 3, and then 1,
5, 7.
Well, that wasn't the case. That didn't work anyway.
I must have got something wrong. I must have made a mistake.
God damn it.
Now, the only other thing I could think of is, unless the numbers again are matching to something in the diary, which I would highly doubt. So we got 1, 7, 5, and 3.
Yes. Okay, we have the safe. We have its combination. Why can't we mix these together and get the goddamn safe?
Again, it's just purely just semantics. That's all. That's all it is. Like I said, hypothetically, we should be nice and handy. We should just start at 1, go to 7, then to 5, then to 3. But obviously that didn't work for whatever reason. So is there something we're actually missing here? The way it's trying to communicate how to solve the puzzle. Because we were slightly tick about it the first time we were doing this.
I think there was a lot of thick decisions in this game. Like using these goddamn safes. I imagine they're no longer in use for a reason.
Well, there must be other ways of just trying shit.
I've gone with the aggressively wrong approach.
Yes. Yes, that's it.
Get the
Cracked it.
Okay, what did you do? What did you do?
You know the arrows that it says to go?
The opposite?
Yes!
Fuck off!